And welcome everybody. We're going to get kicked off here in about 4 minutes. Glad that you are here. Go ahead and take a moment, log into Kahoot.it or use the smart app. There's the pin number at the top. And I've got some great questions, I think 7 today for us. Glad you are here. If this is your first time for a live quiz, welcome aboard. My name is Keith Barker. We do this every Sunday, Pacific time, 11 a.m., focusing on the fundamentals of Cisco technologies, including those as part of the CCNA. All right, quick Finch, living up to your name. First one in, followed by Daring Stork. Nice. Welcome, everybody. And I'd like to thank again all the admins and moderators on Discord who are helping out with the channel and with supporting their fellow humans. Also, Dan, thank you for the super sticker and all your support you give the community as well. It's great to have you here. And Kenneth passed the exam. Congrats. All right, about 90 seconds to go, and then we begin. Also, all these quizzes, or most of them, are in a playlist on YouTube. So if you want to go back and catch one that you missed, you can see the recording in my quiz playlist on YouTube. Also, right after this quiz, we're going to jump into the Discord server for any live Q&A that you might have regarding any of the questions that we brought up today in this quiz. So feel free to take advantage of all those resources. And if you're a scheduling type of person, which I often am, please feel free to schedule 10 o'clock Saturdays Pacific time for the office hour. Oh, by the way, if you were at office hour yesterday, I've got a question or two that you are going to be at an advantage with. And so schedule 10 o'clock a.m. Saturdays on Discord for the office hour. Again, focused on CCNA level, entry-level fundamental technologies. And on Sundays, like today, at 11 a.m. Pacific, we will have another quiz. I really enjoy our time together. It gives me a chance to revisit technologies that I haven't used in a year or two and refresh, lab stuff up, and I'm better for it. So thank you for being here. Gonna mix up the music for a few seconds before we start. And Dan, I've got something just for you. When you see it as part of the quiz, you'll know what it is. I certainly appreciate all the community and the friendships and the acquaintances. If you're working on your CCNA or you're working on the fundamentals, getting better at networking, I want to help if I can. So that's what I'm here for. All right, looking at my watch, it's time to start. Let's do it. Welcome, everybody. My name is Keith Barker. We have 7 questions on simple network management protocol. We'll find exactly how simple it might be. Here's question number 1. What is the well-known listening port for an SNMP trap? Be very careful. Not the SNMP like GET request and SET request, but a trap. All right. Well, let's take a look and see. I always like labbing stuff up as a way to prove it out. So this is a router. We do a show control plane. I think this will work. Yeah. Show control plane host open ports. That's going to show us the listening ports on this device. So right now it's listening on port 67, and that's because it's a DHCP server I've set up on this device. It says right here, DHCP D receive. D for Damon. And then it's a telnet server also, so it's listening on port 23. Not secure. Don't do this at home. Or maybe do it at home, but don't do it in a production environment. Use SSH instead. Okay, so what about the ports for SNMP? Let's enable it. And then we'll take a look. We'll do a look. We'll compare. And then we'll look at the baseline, add the SNMP, and then we'll compare. So SNMP question -- dash server question -- and we'll go ahead and look at all those options. Community, and we'll specify read only. I guess it wants the string, so let's use this for the string. This is going to be a flavor of version 2 by default, and then we'll specify that is read only. And actually, let's do the same thing for read write. All right, so that should have enabled the SNMP capabilities on the system, including the ability to do traps. So let's go ahead and do a show. Hit the up arrow key a few times. Show control plane host open ports. And right there, UDP 161 for SNMP. It doesn't say whether, it's traps or whatever, but 161 for UDP and 161 for SNMP messages like gets and sets, and then 162 for traps. All right, fantastic. Here's question number 2. What does a Cisco device use to respond to GET requests? All right, nailed that one out of the park. Nice work, everybody. Here's question number 3. What is a benefit of using SNMP version 3 instead of version 2? All right. We have encryption, we have authentication, and then, so if your devices support SNMP version 3, we should use that flavor with all of the security it brings to the table. All right. We're more than halfway done. Question number 4. What is the benefit of using the correct MIB, management information base, with a Cisco router? Awesome. If you're using the right management information base, effectively it means it has the correct components to interact with your device. So not every device uses exactly the same MIB, so you'd want to compile or get the management information base for that device. So a Palo Alto firewall versus a Firepower threat defense system versus a Cisco router versus a Juniper switch, they're going to have unique, accurate MIBs that you'd want to include in your SNMP manager. Fantastic. Well, you guys are crushing it. All right, so we have Super Ant at the top, followed by Epic Griffin, Daring Stork, Purple Bat, and Joyful Bear. All right, here's question 5 of 7. What is the well-known listening port for SNMP agents? Again, the faster you answer correctly, the more points you get. And I'm going to take half the answers off the board. They're UDP. All right, so the trap is 162, and the actual agent is listening on 161 for its gets and sets. So those are the two, and I also had them in this capture. Also, this is a request, an SNMP request to this managed device. And here it shows 161 and 162 both UDP as open and listening ports. All right, I think we have 2 more, and then we say goodbye if you want, unless you want to join me in Discord afterwards. All right, Super Ant still will not let go of the first place. Congrats. Here's question number 6. What SNMP related apps did I demo yesterday in the office hour on Discord? Every Saturday, 10 a.m. on Discord, we have a quick tutorial on something. We take to open questions. Yesterday, I demonstrated exactly 2 apps. What were they? There you go, Dan. This one's for you. All right. Indeed, it was this bad boy right here, which is fantastic. I mean, it's super old, but it works great. And I also demonstrated PRTG's Network Monitor, which is a fantastic tool. I also... yesterday, I think it was Alex, he mentioned a tool called Check MK. And so I I downloaded, I'll show you real quick. I downloaded that as a virtual machine. There it is right there. Check MK. And labbed it up, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's amazing. So PRTG is an amazing tool. Check MK is an amazing tool. And SNMP is certainly a tool that we want to have in our arsenal. All right. And that was, so if you're thinking, well, gosh, Keith, that's not fair. I wasn't there yesterday. Join us. The office hour sessions we have every Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Discord. They're free and they're not recorded. At least I don't record them. And so it's as real as it could possibly be. So I have a quick tutorial we do on some topic. Usually that's crowdsourced from you. And then we talk about that for a little bit, do some demos, and then open it up for questions. So if you are studying or you want to reinforce the fundamentals of technologies from Cisco and IPv4 and IPv6 and SNMP and so forth, join us every Saturday, 10 a.m. I'll be here. We'd love to see you. And we're also going to hang out right after this live quiz on YouTube. We'll go ahead and jump in that Discord server as well. There's a link for it in the description of this video. So it's free also. Would love to have you join us if you have any questions about anything we covered in this quiz. All right. Oh, Mighty Iguana. Oh, and Shining Goose, Quick Finch, Hero Shark, and Blue Hawk. All right, we have one more question, and here it is. This is for all the marbles. What type of SNMP request is used by an SNMP manager to configure an SNMP managed device? It's one of these four answers. And if you're taking a moment to think about it and not sure, I want to give a little hint. There's a clue somewhere on this screen. It could be in the image, not saying for sure. It could be in the image, and think about what that image is showing, and that could be a clue towards the correct answer. Now, if you already know this and you answered it correctly, the faster you answered correctly, you already got your points. So for everybody else, what is that a picture of? It's a beautiful sunset. So with SNMP, the two major things are we could right click, for example, and do a get, which is pulling information, a set, which is pushing information. And then there's options based on your SNMP management tool to walk the tree or look at the next variable or next value in the management information base. So I was looking for set. All right, let's see how we did. I'm excited. Here we go. Here's the podium. All right, Quick Finch, you did it. Third place. Shining Goose, second place, and Mighty Iguana, with Blue Hawk and Hero Shark as runners-up. Nice, nice, nice. Congrats. Do me a favor, and here's the toughest question out of all of them for us. 20% of people got this correct. It was an unfair advantage for people who were in office hour. Very true. Very true. All right. And also, if I could get some feedback, that'd be great. Just as far as, is this effective for you? Is it helpful, etc.? Just answer the questions in the quiz app if you have it open. And in about, 2 minutes, I'm going to jump over to the Discord server. I'll be in the CCNA voice chat room there on my Discord server. And if you want to join us there, it's open mic, meaning you can ask any questions you want about, we want to focus on CCNA fundamentals, but you have a chance to ask questions. If you want to ask questions about this quiz or other things that you're studying, I'm good to commit another 20 to 30 minutes on Discord if you want to join me there. If not, I look forward to seeing you in the next event. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. on Discord is the office hour, and every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific is another quiz. So thank you very, very much. Let me send you out with some fun music and my appreciation for your studies, and be kind to everybody. Do more than you're paid for, and enjoy your life. And the harder your work, and the more you work, the more effort you put into it, the better your life can be. So life is not fair, never has been, never will be, but the harder we work in the direction of our goals, we're going to get a little bit better, and a little better, and a little better, and that's way better than doing nothing. So glad to have you as part of the journey, and we'll catch you soon. Bye for now.